Grant, your thoughts on that one this afternoon?
Yeah, excellent from start to finish. Probably the closest I've seen is getting back to where I know we can be in pre-season. Out of possession, firstly, I thought the team was outstanding. The energy, the press, the aggression to go and win the ball back, the tempo that they pressed and the urgency that the whole team delivered for 90 odd minutes was first class. And to top it off, some tremendous goals, excellent finishing from the lads, but more importantly, some of the team goals that we obviously worked on in training and we're trying to emphasise into our play. So from start to finish, I couldn't complain. I said it to the players downstairs at half time that I was enjoying watching them. After the game, I said the same thing, so really pleased.
That work off the ball, that pressing, that really laid a marker down from the off, and there were never really any period where you didn't have control over the game.
Yeah, look, the kids they're a strong team, and they're consistently in and around the top end of the National League over the last probably 3 or 4 years. So we knew it was going to be a difficult game, but to put ourselves in a 3-0 lead at half time, obviously with some really good goals in there. Again, obviously one being a penalty, but the energy and the good ball from Tom Nixon, the great header back from Connor, and Billy finishes. Bales arrives on a press and pinches and chips the keeper, and then Billy takes a penalty and makes it 3-0. So it was a good first half for us. I said to the team, go and repeat that, go and be even more ruthless and more assertive in terms of what you're doing at the top end of the pitch, and they certainly were. We probably could have had 10 if truth be told. We had some really good chances, and that's not being disrespectful to Gateshead. It's more about I thought we were outstanding.
We've just been watching back the goals that Glenn Middleton scored, the 2-1s, but the team goals, as good as the finishes both were from Glenn, a lot of players involved in the build-up.
His first one in particular was outstanding, and it's more the team play, the pass from Ben Close, the position from Robbie Gotts and Joe Sapara, and the ball from James Maxwell. I think it was those two involved, and Maxwell's outside of the foot pass, and then a tremendous run, something we work on consistently with our wide players, that movement from out to in, and it was a really good finish.
How pleasing is it to see that we're one of the new wide players as well? We know how important they are in how you want to play, but Glenn's come in and is slotting in and really showing those signs of threat that you want to see.
Yeah, what's important in this pre-season, all the forwards are scoring, and that bodes well for the season ahead. They're all scoring goals. Joe Sapara played up in a front three today. He switched from left to right, him and Glenn Middleton. They both scored 2 each. Joe scored 2, Glenn scored 2, Demola scored the other day, Jordan Gibson scored, Billy's got 2, Brandon Hanlon's scoring a few goals. Mull's obviously will be back at the weekend, so hopefully he can get off the mark. But yeah, so it's important for our wide players. It's important for our nines to score goals. Joe had a few good chances today, but like we know, Joe's just getting up to speed and looked to be better again when he come on at half time today. So really important that the boys feel good going into the season, and hopefully that performance today, everything about the effort of the team was the boys can feel proud of themselves.
It's been a good few days for Joe Ironside, as you mentioned, 20 minutes at the weekend and 45 today. It's a
just trying to build you up. Obviously, like I say before, and I've said to you before, he missed probably most of the pre-season, off-season programme, and it's just getting him up to speed in terms of his sharpness, because he's fit, he's healthy. There's no more pain or discomfort for him. It's more just the sharpness element of him. So we're working different little drills with Joe in training. Added another 45 minutes into his legs today. Obviously, Billy played 90 minutes on Saturday as well, so it was good to get him 45 as well today and split the game time between those two.
You mentioned Luke Molyneux. Sounds like good progress being made with him too.
Yeah, he's fine. Luke's trained yesterday, trained today, so there's no problems. And Jamie Sterry, so them two will be available for Saturday's game. Just
on Saturday, are we looking at probably the other half of the squad, the ones that weren't involved today?
Yeah, we will. I mean, look, Timmy and Jamie and Jack Senior, Sean Green, Matty Pearson, Sam Westbrook, George Broadbent, Demola Ajayi, Luke Molyneux, Jordan Gibson, Brandon Hanlon. They'll all play MK Dons on Saturday. So good selection problems.
We talked about the various points and what you want at different stages of pre-season, but are we now on the point now where it's about the performances as well as the fitness?
It's about the fitness first and foremost always, but what is really important for me now, and I've mentioned it over the last couple of games, is putting our ideas onto the pitch, what we've worked on the training ground. What was pleasing today is some of the goals is, we've worked on these on the training ground. The boys know the patterns of play and what we're trying to do. I thought from an organisation point of view today, probably after the first 10 minutes, when we settled into the game, we got the press right. We jumped with energy. The centre-backs jumped and pressed in against their number 8s. The first 10 minutes or so, we sort of let one of their centre-halves have the ball, which is not what we're about. We want to get after teams. So once we worked it out, once we had a clear idea of what sort of shape they were playing, because it's always difficult in pre-season, the boys delivered the plan.